So this video is a continuation of lesson number 6, and we're on exercise 4, and we'll go 4, 5, and 6. So we're talking about an electrician's apprentice. One of the things I'm going to do here, give you a little bit of free information about architecture. Each one of these is a light from the ceiling. This S here is a light switch. The dotted line is the wire that goes from this switch to this light. So you turn the switch on, this light goes on. The switch here turns on this light and it's connected to this light. These little things here, circle with 2 lines, is an outlet. So there's 3 outlets here. And this here is a door. So you go into the kitchen and the door pushes in. And an outlet here, this ends up being the telephone outlet, outlet here, and 2 lights. This only turns on this light. It does not turn this one on. I have no idea what it's up there for or how you turn it on. These here are windows. So there's 2 windows in the kitchen. So just some information there as far as architecture is concerned. So Mariana has a piece of wire that's 10 feet long. So let's highlight the 10-foot long. After she cuts enough wire to go from the ceiling mounted light switch in the kitchen, so we are ceiling mounted or a ceiling mounted light to the switch in the kitchen, how much wire will she have left? Okay. So notice this wire right here from here to here is 5 3/4 feet. So she starts out with 10. She uses 5 3/4. They want to know how much she has left. So 10 feet minus 5 3/4. And we can put that over 1. And what I would do is change this to an improper fraction and subtract. And in order to do that, we would make this into 23 over 4. And we've got 10 over 1 minus 23 over 4. Remember, we have to find common denominators first, and then we subtract. So one of the key things when you're doing these is to remember, let me get another page up here. I think this was the one I want. Yeah. All right, so let's go to number 3. She has to install wire in 3 more offices and 1 bathroom. She estimates it will take 1 2/3 hours to wire each office and a half hour to wire the bathroom, which is the best estimate of how many hours it will take her to wire all 4 rooms. So you're just going to figure that out. We're talking an estimate of about how much. So figure out how long it's going to take her and then see where that number fits here. Let's jump down here to number 5. Mariana needs the longest piece of wire she has left for the conference room. She has 2 pieces to choose from. Piece A is 7 9/16 feet long. Piece B is 7 1/4 feet long. So which one is bigger there? Rewrite the lengths of piece A and B as improper fractions. So right now they're mixed numbers. So multiply 7 times 16, add 9. 7 times 4, add 1. Okay, and that would be rewriting the lengths in improper fractions. Rewrite the length of piece B so that it has 16 in the denominator. So for example, if I took 7 1/4 foot, wrote it as a mixed number, 29 over 4. They want a 16 in the denominator. So what did I have to multiply 4 by to get to 16? I'm going to multiply the same number times 29 and get that number there. And that will give me the piece in an improper fraction that has 16 in the denominator. Okay, so keep going with all of those. And that brings us to exercise 6. So Julia Landers is getting some Works in the office of Blue Dot Medical Insurance. She makes copies, files. I don't care what she does. She works part-time, but she has a flexible schedule. She can choose the hours she wants to work each day, but she can't work more than 20 hours a week. She keeps a timesheet of her hours and gives it to her boss every Friday. Okay, so there's her timesheet. So she is not allowed to work more than, what did I say? 20 hours a week. So let's look at what she's got. Monday, she worked that much. Tuesday, Wednesday. And at this point, she didn't work Thursday or Friday. Before Julia leaves the office on Wednesday, she needs to figure out how many hours she can work. Okay, so it's Wednesday. She can only work 20. You add these up, and you find out how many hours left she has before reaching 20. So answer number 1, write the problem there like I just said. What common denominator does Julia use? Well, she's adding these numbers up. Well, this has a 4, this has a 4, and that has a 2. So what is the common denominator that this has to change to in order for this, this, and this to be able to be added? Okay, and write Julia's answer here. How many hours can she work Thursday and Friday together if she works this many hours, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, if her maximum is 20 hours? All right, let's jump to exercise number 7. Or I guess this is the rest of exercise 6. So what does she do next? Write the problem. She wants to work the same amount of time on Thursday and Friday. How will she figure this out? Well, you're going to take the total number of hours she has left to work and divide it by 2. Or take 1/2 of it. Now I use the word of. 1/2 of, 1/2 times. Okay, so whatever the total hours is she has left, she'll use half of them on Thursday, half of them on Friday. And that is it for lesson number 6.